Good Wednesday morning to you. Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights, weather forecaster for Radio Vermont. Looking at some dust across the Atlantic Ocean coming in of these easterly waves and some Saharan dust that is way up even about the same latitudes as North Carolina. And you can also see a trailing of some dust here from some of the sandstorms and dust storms off the Sahara. This is a little bit earlier batch of it, you might say, that has made it all the way up just ahead of this frontal system, and some of those airflows that kind of got pinwheeled around Tropical Storm Henri a few days ago has made it into this region, and now it's being forced. It looks like it's making it all the way up in parts of where it could even affect Europe eventually, maybe a little bit off Newfoundland. Interesting stuff. Now, we also have a tropical system here that's going to be working into the Caribbean, and it could be taking a track toward New Orleans. That'll be around the corner a ways here as we head toward this coming weekend. But yes, we do have tropical cyclones that are going to be affecting, it looks like North America once again. But this is the one to watch right here. But this video here is about smoke. And we've seen some, of course, the western wildfires that have been out of control in the very drought-stricken areas of the West, California, Oregon, Washington, parts of Nevada, Idaho, British Columbia. A lot of that smoke has been heading eastbound. Let's take a look at some of the computer models which deal with that smoke, specifically the RAP and the HRRR. This is the RAP at vertically integrated smoke, and what you can see is these red calibers are where the smoke is very, very dense, and it's definitely some smoke layers aloft, but down to the surface in a lot of places as well out west. As you head east, it's a little bit more elevated, and you can see the heavier smoke here and the source regions. And we just had this patch of pretty dense smoke aloft work through Vermont, now into this particular area. So as we run the computer model of the RAP, the rapid refresh, you can see that we're not looking too bad. And that's going to be most of today. Now, notice that some of that smoke kind of curls around, kind of an old circulation there, and then works back into parts of Vermont, mostly central and southern areas. That was the last frame, but you can see how that kind of works its way into the state. But right now we're looking at generally light smoke. It's not going to be quite as bad, of course, coupled with 2 days of very warm weather and high heat indices that could lower the air quality. But we're not there yet. This kind of stuff, that's going to be problematic around the corner. But then we have a frontal system that's going to push all of that to the south, and I suspect that this smoke layer is going to be drooping something like this and allow for some better pristine air up here in Canada get pushed into our region. That won't happen probably until Friday and definitely over this coming weekend. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights, Radio Vermont weather forecaster.